Hello honeys, welcome to the vlog. I am so excited about today's vlog because I'm doing something that I've never done before. I am doing a boxing class, which I'm like super stoked about at BOXHAUS in Newport Beach. And I've been there one time before actually for a photo shoot. My girl Stevie works there, so I am going to meet up with her, get kind of a little boxing 101 and do this class. But I'm really excited about it. It's such a cool studio. It is so unbelievably rad. Everything's like white and black and there's like exposed brick and it's just like, it's awesome. It's similar to like a Soul Cycle or like cycling class where, you know, there's just like a bunch of like bikes in a room and really high energy with an instructor, loud music, and you're just going full blast for like an hour. So it's like that same concept, but it's with boxing. So like there's just like lines and lines and rows of boxing bags, and these guys and gals are just like going at it. So I am going to head out, and of course I didn't charge my phone last night, which always gives me such bad anxiety when my phone doesn't have like a sufficient amount of battery. It drives me absolutely nuts. So I'm bringing along my Neptune 13,000 power bank. I seriously take this thing everywhere, especially because, as you guys know, I travel so much, so it's awesome to just keep around. And one of my favorite things is it actually tells you how much charge is left. I'm actually gonna throw their link in the description below so you guys can check it out. It's like the best power bank I've found so far. It'll like fully charge my phone like 5 different times. I'm going to head out. Can't wait to see my girl Stevie, and I'll see you guys when we get there. What is up, guys? I want to introduce you guys to some super rad people. So we have Jeff over here, founding coach of BOXHAUS, and then my girl Stevie. She's the studio director. So they are kind enough to just kind of let me see what this is all about. So I'm gonna hop in here with you guys. All right. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of turn it over to you guys. I want to know just a little bit of BOXHAUS, what you guys are all about, what you guys do, the different things you guys offer, so that we can let everyone know.
Hi guys, so like Tiana said, my name is Stevie and I am the studio director here at BOXHAUS. So BOXHAUS officially had its 1-year anniversary on February 19th.
Woohoo!
Yeah, so we're still a startup. It's been such an exciting year, but you're probably wondering what the heck is BOXHAUS? And BOXHAUS is a high-end boutique boxing studio, but we offer multiple things. So as you see, we're in a boxing ring right now. So we provide privates, one-on-one with our amazing coaches. We have ringside classes, which is a small group class, anywhere from 2 to 4 people. This is for anyone that doesn't necessarily want to pay for a private session, but wants more of the one-on-one.
I like that.
Yeah, it's really
that's awesome. Okay.
You would love that.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a good way to get the you know, basic foundation of the, you know, your boxing stance, your 6 punches, which is really gonna, you know, help maximize your experience in the class.
That's awesome.
And then speaking of the group class, I'm gonna let the expert kind of give you the breakdown of that, but that's really what we're known for. And I will say the best thing about the class, and it's coming from experience, it gives not just women, everyone, the opportunity to really actually feel like they're boxing. It makes boxing accessible for everybody.
We're bringing boxing to the everyday person. You know
Exactly.
What I'm saying? Like it's not. We're trying to, you know, get away from the stigma of, if you go into a boxing gym, you're gonna end up with a nose looking like mine.
It's a beautiful nose.
So, I mean, you know, it's just about, you know, boxing is a great way to, you know, burn a lot of calories, have a lot of fun, and we've kind of found a really kind of perfect balance as far as enabling the everyday person to come in, learn the, you know, a quick boxing stance, your 6 basic punches. And, you know, with some of the instructors we got here, you know, we play great music, we have, you know, a lot of fun, we put, you know, cool combinations up that, you know, again, if it's your first day, you can come in, you'll be able to get it down, and really have a great workout and a great time.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
And the cool thing about the boxing classes and like our coaches, they're actual boxers. So it's not just
this
like a
crooked
group.
nose is for real.
This isn't makeup, you guys. This is not makeup.
This pretty in real life. No, but it's 7 rounds of boxing, so it's like real boxing combinations. Our coaches legitimately know what they're talking about. It's not boxing to the beat, nothing wrong with that, but you legitimately are learning boxing skills. And what I like to always tell people, like, have you ever heard of grit cycles? We're in the Orange County area. People know what grit cycle is, know what a spin class is. It's that environment. It is so cool. It is like a full-on experience.
I'm so glad you just said that, because literally, like, when I was like kind of introducing this video, that's exactly what I said. I was like, you know those like cycling classes? I was like,
you know, we got bright lights.
But instead, which I can't wait to show you guys, but like instead of like just bikes everywhere, it's just rows and rows and rows of boxing bags. Like it's so rad. I can't wait to show you guys.
Bright lights,
yes, loud music,
and party.
It's exactly. And it's such a great alternative. Like sometimes I feel like our bodies like get used to the gym, or sometimes like our mental game just isn't there. Like if you've been going for so long, you're like, I need an alternative. Like I need something different, you know, and I think this is a perfect alternative. So
it's cheaper than therapy.
There you go.
Yeah. I love that. It's cheap. You guys should make t-shirts that say that. It's cheaper than therapy. All right, so I am going to have these guys teach me some, I guess just like proper form, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't want to break my wrist. So we're gonna do a little bit of that, and then we'll step in so we can show you guys like the classroom and all that good stuff.
So all you're doing is you're gonna put your right hand straight out, and we're just gonna open the fingers as wide as you can. So it's almost gonna seem like you're overdoing it. But we're just gonna put a little pad here on your hand, on your knuckles, so that way when you're punching, you're not, damaging your hand. The wrap is for protection. You know, you're hitting a 150-pound heavy bag. You want to make sure you're keeping it safe. So after each finger, we're just gonna isolate it by going around the wrist. Okay. This is what goes on under the glove.
Is this called wrapping? Is that like the official
hand
name?
Wrap, yeah.
Hand wrap.
You're getting your hand wrapped that way. You know, the wrist, the hand safe. Even before you put the 16-ounce boxing glove on. Now we're gonna make a fist real quick. Okay. And you're open again. And then we're gonna close again, and you'll keep it nice and tight.
Okay. Guys, I feel so badass right now. Alright. Ooh! Let's do this. I'm so excited.
Alright, cool. So check it out. So we're going to face the mirror.
Okay.
We'll use that. Now, right-handed, we're just going to take our right leg and kind of step back with that right leg. You want our right leg in the back facing roughly about 2 o'clock. You want your left leg facing 12 o'clock. Now, we want to be comfortable. Alright, so a little bend in our knees. And if we have to make like a small minor adjustment with the lead or the back leg, no problem. Alright, a little bend in the knees. Hands are going to be up by our face. Elbows are going to be kind of close to our body, just like that. We want to keep our fists nice and tight, perfect. Now our first punch is going to be that left straight jab. So right from where your hands are, it's going to come straight out and straight back. And like we were talking about with Stevie, you're going to rotate that thumb to the ground at the very end of your punch. And you'll notice that'll kind of help line up the shoulder, elbow, and wrist. And it'll help you to make contact with the 2 bigger knuckles instead of those back 2 small ones. Okay. Now, regardless of which punch we do, they all recover right back to where they came from. So after that first straight left jab, it comes right back to where it came from. Second punch is going to be that right straight punch, which we call the cross. And just like you're doing, all we're going to do there is add a little pivot with that back right foot. And as you can see, now your hip is going the same direction your punch is going. So now we're punching with our whole body instead of just with our arms. Right? Your third punch is going to be our left hook, just like you're doing there. Good. And you want to kind of get a little bend in the arm. Elbow is going to be behind your wrist. Fist will be nice and tight. And like we were talking about, kind of like you're drinking a cup of coffee, right? We're going to have our thumb facing up towards the ceiling, right? Okay. Now this is going to be a very short punch, so once it starts from here, it's just going to come straight out towards the center of the target. There you go. And we'll use a little pivot like we did on that right side. There you go. See how that hip starts to follow the direction the punch is going. There you go. So that's your third punch, the lead hook. Now just like we did with the straight punches, we're going to do one with each arm. So after we do our lead hook and it comes back to our face, we're going to do a rear hook with that right arm. There you go. And just like you did there, we'll use that same pivot. We'll get that bend with the elbow behind the wrist. Good. Just like that. Fist nice and tight. Perfect. So that's your back hook. Now we have 2 more punches, the uppercuts. Now our left uppercut comes from the bottom up. It's kind of almost like you're showing the target at the back of your hand. Now just like we were saying, every punch comes back to the same spot. every punch we want to make contact with those two bigger knuckles, right? So even though we're changing the direction of our wrist here and showing a different part of our hand, we still want to make contact with those two big knuckles, right? So if this was your target right here and your hands start here, you're just going to send this punch straight up just like that, all right? Okay, so that's the fifth punch is going to be that left uppercut right here. And then we'll bring it right back to where it came from. We'll do that one again. Right from the bottom up, there you go, and right back here. Now the last punch out of the 6 is going to be that right uppercut. And then go right back here again. Good job with that pivot. So use that pivot and send that punch from the bottom up. We got to be able to avoid punches too. So let's do this. Let's go back to just the jab cross. And then I'm going to do a real slow motion toward your head. Right? And she's like, what? And all you're going to do is go down.
I thought I was supposed to be beating things up. I thought that was it.
Now all we're going to do is go down and under the punch, right? So we're going to avoid the punch. We're going to use our legs to help move our body. Go under the punch, and then once we come up, we're going to throw another punch.
Alright, so you're coming this way.
It's going to be very slow. You'll go down and come up. Now once you come up, you're going to throw that right cross, right?
Okay.
So once we make a miss, we make a hit.
Alright.
So
I like it. That should be a t-shirt too.
Make a miss, make them pay.
Okay.
Right? So we're very good.
I'm just pumped.
She's ready. She's ready.
Guys.
Where's Mayweather at?
Yeah, I'm calling Mayweather out right now.
Let's do one.
Now I feel a little more comfortable. Like I'm not gonna break a wrist or something like that. So can we step into the classroom and just kind of show everyone what it looks like?
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
Help.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Breathe out every time you hit the bag. 4 straight punches to the center. And then we're doing 2 hooks to the side of the bag. 4 straight punches to the center. 1 hook on each arm to the side of the bag. Hook.
Alright guys, so we went in, did a little mini class, which was awesome. It's super rad, just like really great energy. Like all the lights are down, there's like cool colored lights, music is bumping, Jeff's pumping everyone up. It's just like such a good time and such a good like alternative to the gym. And like honestly, like mentally too. I think that's the biggest thing is like, hey, the physical benefits are just like, you know, like the cherry on top. But it's like that felt good. Yeah, right. You know, that felt really good. I had a blast. You guys definitely have to check them out. I am going to put both of their Instagrams and BOXHAUS's Instagram and the website in the description below. You guys have to check them out. And Stevie had an awesome idea that we are gonna do, so you guys have to check it out. Tell them what it is, Stevie.
So we offer a new member special for every new member. That is 4 sessions for $69. But because she's amazing, we're actually gonna give all of you a $20 discount. So all you have to do is use her promo code. And it's just her first name, Tiana, T-I-A-N-A.
Yes, I will put it in the description below.
$20, 4 classes.
That's insane!
Off your
4 classes for 49 bucks?
Yeah,
like that is awesome.
there it is.
That is awesome. I'm so stoked. So thank you guys for having me. You guys definitely have to come by and check them out, and I will see you guys back when I get home actually. All right, honeys, I have made it back home from BOXHAUS. That was, I have to say, like one of the coolest, I guess you'd say like fitness experiences that I've had before. So whenever I come back from the gym or like a workout class like I just did, or a run or whatever it may be, I'm the type of person that has to like immediately like jump in the shower, like wash off all the sweat, all the dirt, and all of that good stuff just to like clear my skin. And I highly recommend it too because it helps just with like acne and things like that, because if you let your sweat and your dirt just sit, it's gonna seep into your pores and it's not good for you. So, okay, so I use Elephant Beauty, and I actually use their like silicone set just to wash my face and my body. So there's a bigger one, it's like a little mitten. It's really awesome that I use in the shower. And I use this little one for my face. And it's awesome because they also come with, which is like really unique and different, is like a silicone lip brush. It kind of looks like a toothbrush, but it has these little tiny bristles on it just to kind of like make your lips like super soft and smooth. I used to use like face brushes that would have like the bristles, and I've just found that it like really irritates my skin. It's like a little too hard. It's like taking off one layer too many. So I switched over to silicone, which I really like. It's super just like fast drying, doesn't hold in all the bacteria like a lot of bristles do. So I love it, but I will put their link to this set in the description below so you guys can check them out. You definitely have to. That being said, I am going to end today's video. So to go with today's theme, today's Tea Money Tuesday quote is, punch today in the face. I will see you honeys next Tuesday. Mwah!